Trost District, year 850. Under threat from his own regiment, Eren Yeager invokes his ability to transform, saving Mikasa and Darman, but striking fear into the hearts of his fellow soldiers.
I've always been one of you. I'm human!
Eren is not a foe of humanity!
For humanity's glory, and what little time I have left to live, I will advocate his strategic value!
That brave stand went unheeded but for the intervention of one man, Dot Pixis, the highest-ranking officer in the Southern Territory.
Calm yourself. Surely, sir, we could at least do these young soldiers the favor of hearing them out.
I'll do it! I don't know if I can, but I will. I swear.
Staff officers, up! We have a plan to flesh out.
Wait, we can't actually be moving forward with this as our linchpin strategy. It was just something I tossed out there. I was thinking the same thing. Except, he seems like a guy who knows what he's doing. Has it all under control, like we can't see the forest for the trees, but he's got a bird's eye view. You think so? I do. Either way, though, we've got a whole other problem to address before we can get your plan off the ground. And my gut tells me that the commander's keenly aware of it. Which would be... Titans aren't our only foe.
Look sharp, soldiers. The fate of mankind rests on your shoulders.
Retake Trost? Are they kidding? Someone up top's lost their marbles. How'd they expect us to shore up the hole? Is the brass wall rose is the only real option here. Jackasses. Some bureaucrats pushing this through for the glory. I can't go back. We're all gonna die! I just wanna see my baby.
Hell, Jazz, calm down! Stop shrieking like a sniveling coward! Are you trying to give me the impression you're a liability?
Sir, please! Look at us! We're being marched to an elegant grave like lambs to the slaughter!
You too good to sacrifice yourself for the good of humanity, soldier? Or do you prefer I cut you down right now as an example to your comrades?
Do what you gotta do. I'll take it over being fed to a titan like human candy any day!
Get a hold of yourself!
Let go! Let go! I'm not going back to the nightmare! You hear that? Not gonna lie, he's got a point.
So, who do you think's gonna have a nervous breakdown next? I don't know, but Trost isn't the way I want to go.
Come again?
I was only kidding around, sir!
Speak up!
What?
At the top of your lungs, make as much noise as you can, cadet! Do they can hear?
And where exactly do you think out of here is?
Look, man, I just want to see my daughter. We're all dead anyway, right?
It's thought by many that before the Titans held sway, mankind consisted of scores of different races, different creeds, all scratching and biting at each other for blood. It's not difficult to believe that second part. Some wise man or other is reputed to have said, though understand I'm paraphrasing here, that humanity required an enemy greater than itself just to survive. What do you suppose he could have meant?
This is the first time I've ever heard it, sir. I guess he thought we'd all join forces. Some wise man.
I like the way your mind works. You're almost as twisted and cynical as me.
Well, it's obvious to me the guy didn't have a clue what he was talking about. Come on, here we are with an enemy greater than ourselves bearing down, and look at us.
Exactly. If our species doesn't pull it together soon, Titans will be merely the instruments of our demise, not the cause.
Wait, what? Is he? That little punk is telling me to get back to work. At least I can assume Mikasa and Armin are all right, judging by his attitude. Still, though, why in God's name is he with the commander?
Care for a swig?
Yes, sir.
If you're gonna kill me, just do it and get it over with! Shut up! Don't think I won't! Take note! The blueprint of the Trust recovery operation is this. Our primary objective is to reseal the hole. Yes, you heard right. What's more, it will be done manually.
We just don't have the tech.
As for how the task will be done, that's where this fellow comes in. Allow me to introduce Cadet Aaron Yeager.
What the hell?
Don't let appearances deceive you. This young man is in fact the successful product of cutting-edge science. Fantastic as this may sound, Cadet Yeager possesses the ability to fabricate and control a Titan body at will.
Somebody tell me the commander's off his rocker, because otherwise I'm just too thick to get what he means.
You just shut up and pay attention, idiot.
Recall the massive boulder roughly a league from the gate. Having assumed Titan form, Cadet Yeager will hoist said boulder on his back, slap it to the hole, and voila! And this is where you all come in. Your job will be to defend him. Yes, defend a Titan against his own kind.
What do you mean we don't actually need to fight them?
There's an easier way. Sorry, I know it's not my place to interrupt. I mean no disrespect.
It's all right. Just go on with what you were saying.
Right. Thank you, sir. Selected in the corner away from the breach, we could lure the Titans out of Aaron's path. He could be discreet about moving the boulder. He also won't have to slow his pace while we fight the others off of him. And since the Titans will all be in one area, we can pick them off via cannon fire without incurring casualties of our own. Now, I'm not suggesting we leave Aaron defenseless. That'd be too risky. We'll need a modest band of elites to act as his bodyguards. There's no way of knowing how many Titans might come through the hole while he's trying to patch it up. His security detail will need to be able to handle them.
Easy enough, I think. We can retool the plan around that.
The thing is, we're making a huge assumption here, namely that Aaron, even in full-on Titan mode, is strong enough to move the rock. I mean, to be perfectly honest, there's very little reason for us to suppose he can. I have my doubts, serious ones.
As do I. Sending people to their doom on a whim isn't a tactic I'm fond of. Uncertainty's killed too many already. But the commander's right. We must do this.
Agreed. We're working against the clock here. Titans are still lumbering into Trust as we speak. There already may be more than we can handle, frankly. The longer we wait, the worse our chances of
Told havoc.
There's something else, too. Even the bravest of us can indefinitely bottle our fear. Not before something gives.
The kid can lift a rock that big? Is this real? Is he saying we finally have an advantage?
They're lying! I'm not gonna be drawn into sacrificing myself for this crap! We're just disposable tools for you people! You expect us to live and die by whatever the hell comes out of your mouth!
You mean he's a human weapon?
Come on, they're obviously full of it.
We're being played! This is not how I'm going out! Good luck to the rest of you. I'm out of here.
Me too.
Yeah, screw a bunch of this. So help me God, I'll execute you on the spot! To hell with you! My family gets the time I have left!
This is getting out of hand.
I know. If we don't act now, the whole thing will break down.
Traitors! I'll kill you where you stand! Desertion is answered by death! Anyone wishing to leave will, by my personal order, not and will not be expected to revisit such horror again. Whomever this applies to, you may leave with my blessing. Additionally, anyone with family or loved ones they would spare from the same trauma may also leave. The Crown will continue to recognize your service. Thank you and good luck.
I couldn't live with myself. My daughter's my all. Daddy's coming, sweetheart. Don't you worry.
Now, think back 4 years ago. Namely, the operation to retake Wall Maria. I bring it up because you all deserve to have your suspicions confirmed. Officially, we labeled it reconnaissance, but in fact, as most of you probably know, it was little more than a purge, a thinly disguised exercise in population control. We knew this in our hearts, of course we did. Yet we turned a blind eye. We supported the state-sponsored myth because the guilt is ours. We share the blame, all of us. The citizens of Wall Maria sustained themselves on the wholesale slaughter of the refugees who'd flown to us for help. But turnabout is fair play, is it not? If Wall Maria succumbs, the population will fall by a whole other order of magnitude. The lands comprising Wall Sina wouldn't support half the people now living. If we're wiped off the face of the earth, the culprits will not have been the Titans, let me assure you. No. We'll have done it to ourselves. If the line isn't drawn now, it won't be drawn at all. If we must die, let us die here!
I don't know if I'll actually be strong enough in Titanfall to lift that rock in the first place, but I'm sure as hell going to try. Maybe this is naive. Maybe we're running on false hope, but so what? I have to No. My duty is to make false hope real.
Good, you're all here. You have one mission and one mission only. Protect Eren Yeager. Any risks associated with this operation are yours to eliminate, which I'm sure you'll surmise means out of everyone, your jobs are the worst. Our success or failure will depend on you. In fact, it's safe to say the fate of mankind will reflect your own.
Sir, may I ask something?
Of course.
Are you certain about this? Pinning our hopes on Yeager, I mean.
Rico, don't.
I'm sorry. I assume we all have our doubts.
Sir, please. With all due respect, the kid's abilities are an unknown quantity. We don't have the first idea of what he will or won't do. If he can't lift the rock, or worse, he goes rogue, a lot of lives will have been lost for nothing.
You make a good point. Perhaps we ought to just give ourselves a... I'm a sore loser. You'd think I'd be used to it. I've been stuck on the losing side since day one. I'm a stubborn old fool, though. Just once, I'd like to know what victory feels like, even if I have to resort to extreme measures.
Naturally, sir. I'm sure we all feel the same way.
Then I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. The boy's abilities may be an unknown quantity, I'll give you that. But I'll take it over the known quantity of our options.
Sir, it's time to get the decoy operation on its feet.
Ian Dietrich, Rico Brzezinska, Mitabi Yarnock. You are the Garrison Regiment's best and brightest. Win this one for humanity.
Sir!
Excellent. Ian, I'm assigning you squad leader. On-site contingencies will be yours to deal with.
But sir, that is...
I have no objections.
Neither do I.
Please, sir, I'm not competent enough.
Nah, you know a good vintage. You know a shoddy one as well. So, there it is.
Sir!
I'm so sorry, Eren. I was just talking out of my head. It wasn't my intention for you to be pulled into all this. Stop apologizing. The fact is you have a gift for strategy, and you know it. I believe in you, Armin.
Eren, I really think I
You're
should...
not coming with me. You're on the decoy squad. Period.
No way. I'm not leaving you alone. I won't take another chance.
Knock it the hell off! Get it through your head that I'm not your responsibility. You're not my mother.
Ackerman, I want you on the squad that'll be providing Yeager with backup. We'll need your skill. Hop 2, let's get this started.
See ya, Armin. Don't die on me, okay? Yeah, you either.
getting that rock in place. Can we count on you?
Yes, sir. I won't let you down.
You're absolutely sure you're gonna be alright to do
I
this?
got it.
Seriously?
How many times do you want me to say it? You just go do your job and I'll do mine.
Look, now's not the time to be playing house.
Come on, it isn't like that.
I'm gonna say what we're all thinking here. The fact that the fate of mankind depends on a little brat like you doesn't make me hopeful. All of you, stop it right now. We're about to be in range of the giant boulder. I'm not seeing any Titans nearby. The decoy strategy must be doing the trick.
Don't be a hero! Just focus on luring the Titans to our corner of town! If you don't need to, don't engage!
Something I want you to be aware of, Jaeger. Make no mistake. More than a few of our comrades are going to die today trying to pull this off. Their blood's on your hands. I'm talking friends, captains, lieutenants, peons. Every one of them is a flesh and blood person.
Steady. Hold position. Get ready. Scatter!
Every one of them has dreams, hopes, fears. Every one of them has a name. Alyosha, Dominic, Fine, Isabel, Ludwig, Martina, Guido, Hans. They're not pawns. They're people. Some have been living together like family since their cadet years. This may well be the end of them. Whole families snuffed out in a moment. Whatever you think your mission is, Jaeger, your first and foremost concern today is making sure their deaths mean something. Whatever happens, you keep that lodged in your mind. Take everything that comes with deadly seriousness.
Right. This is happening. I'm going to do this.
Century of terror has mankind risen above the Titans. Their every craven, bloodthirsty advance has left a wake of inestimable loss for us. Lives taken, territory abandoned. However, should we succeed, we'll make history. Today is the day. Lands taken by our greatest enemy will be reclaimed.
This is the place. Let's do it!
For the first time, we will know what it means not to run, but to meet the Titans head on and win!
We've got green smoke, sir. The elite squad has commenced the operation in earnest.
Now it may seem an insignificant plot of land compared to the vast tracts of former glory long abandoned. But as a symbol, as an idea, trust regained shall stand as a reclamation of pride and hope beyond measure, a leap greater than we have ever taken.